Person who put Giuna into losers.
That's right.
Plays Relius versus
I think we're about to find out who he's playing against.
Is this no, this okay, this is not Kokonoe.
Plays Kokonoe. Could that be? I don't want to guess. I definitely don't want to just take a shot in the dark at it. So we'll wait. We'll get the information. Our runner will whisper it in our ears, and we'll find out. But 2 GB combo, definitely one of America's hopes here.
Originally a Noel player, switched to Relius, and I personally love the change because the switch has improved his defense to phenomenal levels.
It's true. And when he switched, he said a very interesting thing. He said he's not a fan of Noel's playstyle. He said he didn't like the mashy, disrespectful style of Noel, and that he wanted to switch because of that. And everyone kind of laughed when he said that.
Because everyone was like, oh, you're a Noel player, of course you're going to learn the mashy
change. The change has elevated him drastically.
I mean,
it
here
really
he
has.
is.
It really has.
Here he is.
It is Matoi.
Winners,
okay.
Matoi. Okay.
I was right. Okay. So I'm glad that I was correct about it. Glad I didn't guess it.
Hold on. Does that mean that this is now losers?
So Matoi played against Banana Can and lost Banana Can.
Yeah. So
yes, 2 GB combo has lost off stream somewhere, and we'll get information about that later. But this is loser goes home. International match.
I'm really glad that we're getting a ton of international matches. It's
been almost all international
It's always
matches.
heartbreaking when Japanese eliminates Japanese or American eliminates
That's
Japanese.
right. That's right. I even saw Australia versus Japan earlier. Like,
wow.
So we're seeing all kinds of ethnicities here.
So one thing about 2 GB combo is he's practiced the Kokonoe matchup to absurd levels. This is the one match he does not want to lose.
You see him call out the jump grab. What an obscure thing to call. And that was the only option he beat right there.
It was. Matoi bursting him into the corner, though. Here comes the scary pressure.
Look at his defense. Blocks against an overhead. Eventually gets hit. It's at least not a strong hit.
You can't block forever.
It's true. But he did get a lot of meter from it.
Wow, one hit, overhead, rapid, low.
Because the second hit of that overhead's overhead.
Yeah.
So you know they're blocking high, and you get 2 chances to hit them. It's a classic Mew mix-up, but appropriated to Kokonoe. I've never seen anyone else do it, though. So
baits the guard cancel. Is this it? Okay, you can't quite finish from that.
But you know, Relius doesn't have a reversal, and you already took his meter. So solid resource play by Matoi.
And Matoi's 2A, just 2A, 5A, 2A dash cancel pressure. It's on point right now.
He caught it again. What is he calling there? What is that? It's a very specific situation where you know he's going to rising grab barrier.
Rising something, and he just knows. Blocks the instant overhead, does not take the grab.
Apparently he got some kind of information there. I don't see that mix-up. It's not a common one.
Yeah.
But it is working very well.
Walks the cross up.
Wow. And he mashes out too.
Uses the doll, puts her full screen.
I love that 3C.
Not much damage.
You see 2 GB combo coming towards you. You know he's going to want to contest that space. You 3C early, get the counter hit.
He has enough meter to, I believe, finish this.
Not quite.
I believe he could have
slightly better hit. Yeah. Guard cancel the corner. I like that. Guard cancel out of the corner. I like that.
Guard cancel.
Bait the guard cancel. I like that. The burst was a very important thing, and taking it from 2 gig was equally important.
Overdrive.
He can kill.
This is.
There's no way out.
Yeah.
There's no way out. So what's great about that, as in terms of resource management by Matoi, he made sure Relius had no meter, no bursts, and he sets up with overdrive. The only way to kill him right there. He couldn't have done it with meter in terms of a combo, but he did the equivalent by setting up an unblockable that he had no way out of. He had no resources to get out of it.
One new thing about Kokonoe is normally the black hole would go off the edge of the screen if you're that close to the corner. But in overdrive, it keeps it on screen, puts it in the corner, allows him for the unblockable reset.
Overdrive lets you do all the stylish things.
Yes.
You get all the damage, you get all the cheapness, and in that circumstance, you go back to the unpatched Kokonoe, you get the guaranteed unblockable. And even then, a number of characters have ways out of it, so Matoi had to make sure he had no resources. So he set the stage perfectly for himself.
So quick first foot from Matoi allows him to get corner knockdown and momentum,
Yeah,
but 2 Gigabyte again showing his incredible defense.
Wow, he blocked every overhead and got the hit.
Out.
That's not common. You don't normally see that.
And here comes Relius' game. Dull's right on top of you. He's going to have to put it away soon. There it is.
Yeah. I like Matoi's patience there.
Yes.
And I also like that 2Gig didn't get overzealous, but it did end up costing him there. He ended up having to block.
2Gig is so patient.
Caught so many guard
He's
cancels.
maybe a bit overzealous on the guard cancels right now.
Maybe. But he's turned the situation around fast. The cross-up jump normal there was a big deal.
He's going to need one more hit.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's see what it is.
I love that.
Yeah,
honestly,
I know.
That's a great
I respect
choice.
that. Fatal!
Especially when it converts to a fatal. But what happened there was he didn't tech. The doll ended up hitting him. It was still part of the other combo, so the operation was already...
Same SMP combo. Air dash, no!
Oh, wow.
Can he kill from this? Can he kill from this?
Not before he burst. And not even with the burst.
There's the burst.
2Gig's actually winning now.
He did get the burst, though.
There was a couple awkward scrambles there. What Matoi wanted to do was convert that to a guaranteed unblockable, but he accidentally used SMP.
Yeah.
Now, SMP is save move duration. Some moves, if you use them twice in the same combo, it will just destroy your combo. So there he lost track of it, ended up honestly messing up one of the most important moments.
Probably the kill combo.
Yeah. And that's the kind of thing that happens in a big EVO moment where it's hard to keep everything in your mind at the same time.
2 Gigabyte being an iron fortress right now. Of course, as soon as I say that.
It's hard because you're watching for the 6B, but a player like Matoi is content to just say, prove it. Like, can you block this?
Nice counter hit. Going for pressure.
Nice anti-air. Wow, that was so confident.
Drops the side switch, but he puts him in the corner.
That 6A out of defense was experienced. He said, it's going to be an air dash, and I have enough head vulnerability here. I can take this.
Double overhead hammer rapid wrench.
Ultimately,
throw
reject miss. 2Gig, I love his patience, but Matoi is abusing it really well.
Yes. You block forever, people will run the dirtiest shit they can.
That's right.
Excuse me.
That's right. And it's a reality. I mean, there's some cheap nonsense in fighting games, and when you give your opponent the opportunity to set it up, you end up seeing it. Sometimes you can just, be a little more wild, keep him off the big stuff, but then you see the frame traps. So there's always a rotating rock paper scissors.
All right, 2 Gigabyte gets the burst from Matoi, and now it's Matoi's turn to fight back. Interesting. I believe that was a combo error right there. Wow.
Doll
trades.
right there.
Good favor.
Oh, I love that. Sometimes he just comes off screen, and it can be very challenging to follow the doll.
His doll control is also very strong.
Right.
Wow.
Good choice. Very good choice.
I think that's one of the first 6Bs that's hit.
Yeah. It is
guard cancel out. If it's not counter hit, you can tech in the air and continue pressure-ish.
Yeah. Nice.
Fatal.
That was supposed to win the round, though. I hope that doesn't haunt him. But that is the kind of thing you think about late at night with your pillow. If he loses this round, he's going to have some sleepless nights, I swear. Because he had already won.
Matoi using up all his barrier.
Oh, no. Not like this. The tech. He's still alive. He misses it. The beat from Matoi. The beat. He's so articulate.
No time left. What can he do?
He can overdrive into the black hole. 2 Gigabyte combo is going to have the nightmares for the rest of his life because Matoi just won the match that he had already won. And you know that's a sad ride home. Oh.